MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he pitched the minimum 5 innings to get the W, and he got the win. I know he wasn't real happy. He's hoping he can pitch deeper, and we'll see if he's able to go deeper in this game today.
First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, shortstop, number 7.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Here it comes. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Longoria is there for it. 1 out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And he lays off there 1-0. He enters play here at 288, 7 homers and 21 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Some 2 outs.
Balls off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry, as he grounds one briskly to short. Cabrera's up with it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Stepping into the box, Chris Castillo, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. throw comes in from Joyce, and that's going to hold the runner at third.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
In now, Carlos Villarreal. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1. The Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Drew Hutchison gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, HR?
What I like about him is his maturity. You can tell that from a pitcher, how they pitch on the road. He has pitched really well on the road and been able to focus, and I think he'll carry that same trend into this game as well.
Here's Matt Joyce now, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Matt Joyce.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at the split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game. He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rasmus has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third baseman Evan Longoria.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule out a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Stepping up now, Will Myers. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 2 out with the man at first. calls up ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Longoria rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Oh, 2 out base hits. That's how you win championships. The teams that come up with the big clutch hits, they usually win.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Rasmus has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Rays 2 and the Blue Jays 1. At the plate, Anthony goes. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A windup and a 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Digging in, Josh Thole. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Sean Bird.
Standing in, Sean Bird. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hit to short. Cabrera's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, the switch hitter,
And
Trey Barnett. He'll start us out here in the home half
hitter,
of the second.
Trey Barnett.
Now here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to take it in is Lowry. 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking out there at Anthony Ghost. This guy's got a cannon for an arm. And the combination of speed to go get the ball and make the throws makes him an impressive big league center fielder.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first is Loney on his way to second now, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and standing in is the catcher Deanna Navarro. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. For Loney, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Matt Joyce, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin Kiermaier.
He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And there's a sharp slider from Kazmir. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But that finds its way through for a base hit. For second is Encarnacion. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. So striding in, Brett Laurie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. The 0-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Chris Castillo.
Now in the box, Chris Castillo. Cold strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. Fouled back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Evan Longoria.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Here's Will Myers. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. 1st and 2nd, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 count. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
One now to Zobrist. A cold strike on the inside corner. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rasmus. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 148 for his career, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Stepping in now, Trey Barnett. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Three runs already home here. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. It's the Rays 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in, Carlos Villarreal. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Carlos Villarreal.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One down.
The left fielder, number 8, Anthony Goes.
In now, Anthony Goes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. (5-1) our score is. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Catcher, Josh Tolley.
Striding in once again, Josh Tolley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Nice slide and stop by Zobrist. It's there. He got him. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down here 5-1. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rays are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Right fielder number
Standing
9.
in now, Will Myers. As he rips it on the ground to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Rays 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready for another chance? Sean Bird. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
and that misses 1-1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Myers has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
So coming to the plate, Jose Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. On the ground up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 28, Colby Rasmus.
Striding into the box, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Myers on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Walter Weaver is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Weaver.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ben Zobrist.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Rasmus, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready for another shot now as Drupal Cabrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball popped foul to the right side out. Comes set with the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Career homer number 149 as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
In now, Trey Barnett. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for route number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman, James Loney.
Ready once again, James Loney. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Ghost. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Your catcher, number 30, Dioner Navarro.
Into the box now, Dioner Navarro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Rays 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's the third baseman, Brett Lawrie. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out toward second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Castillo.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Castillo, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Villarreal.
Ready once again, Carlos Villarreal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail big. It's 9-1. Striding in once again, Matt Joyce. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field. Rasmus has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll reach second now with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Myers.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Here's the 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded, foul. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here comes the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. And he has some trouble with it. And to score the runner from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away. And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Barnett, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. In the air, out to right. Villarreal moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 11-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Goes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Anthony Goes.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now the 0-1. Here's Zobrist now at second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Tolley.
So coming to the plate, Josh Tolley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A line drive over the head of Cabrera and on into left center for a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Into the box, Sean Bird, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this will be fouled away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready on 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 0-2 once more. A double play ball to second. 4. Zobrist is there to Cabrera. Might get him as it'll go as a fielder's choice.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That last pitch, number 80 for Kazmir. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it too.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
He'll try again. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Digging in once again, James Loney. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
James Loney.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gose is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Your catcher, number 30, Deoner Navarro.
Ready for another chance? Deoner Navarro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gose. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add It's a solo shot for Deoner Navarro. Third home run for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. That's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Number 14 on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 out, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Villarreal racing back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Right fielder number 9.
In now, Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And that pitch catches the inside corner. For Zobrist, that's now 25 doubles for him this season. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. Rasmus is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 15-1. Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Trent Sanchez enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Sanchez.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. And he lays off for ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the homestanding 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Digging in to try it again, Brett Laurie. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Into the box, Chris Castillo. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
0-1. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and they remain well behind. Digging in now, Trey Barnett. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Trey Barnett.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, making him 1 for 5. Personally, nice note, but the team is winning anyway. They really didn't need him today. He's got to step his game up starting the next game, though.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Ghost. He can't get to it. This one's down.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Number 30, Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Navarro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Rasmus is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only one away.
For Tampa Bay, left fielder, Matt.
So digging in now, Matt Joyce. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners are at second and third with one down. Two and one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Rasmus. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder,
at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. First pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We've played 8 full. The Rays are in front, 16-1. So striding in, Carlos Villarreal, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In the air to right center. Myers is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Anthony goes.
Into the box now. Anthony goes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded, foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Josh Tolley.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Tolley. He singled his last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
2-1 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Scott Kazmir wins his 3rd of the season. Drew Hutchison allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Arcade attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon. A sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.